Did someone in your party just cancel? Did the GM get sick? Are you having difficulties finding the right group to play with? Do you just need to scratch your roleplay itch? Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite solo roleplay tools that may just help solve your problem. We're diving into the Conjectural Roleplaying GM Emulator, or CRGE. A tool that will hopefully help your solo or cooperative roleplay experience. I'm John, and you're watching Dragons and Flagons. Before we get started, if you're interested in checking it out, you can find the CRGE on DriveThruRPG. I've provided a link in the description. Now let's talk about what makes this system a fantastic addition to your gaming toolkit. The CRGE is a yes-no system, but it's so much more than that. First off, it's a supplement that's compatible with virtually any pen and paper role-playing game. I can personally vouch that it works with D&D, Call of Cthulhu, Shadowrun, The Fifth World, Paperclip the RPG, and I'm pretty certain really anything else you can think of. But if I'm wrong, let me know. At around 32 pages and a suggested price of $5, it's an affordable and time-efficient addition to your gaming library. You won't have to spend hours reading through rulebooks. The CRGE is concise and to the point. Now let's jump into the meat and potatoes of the CRGE. It's the Loom of Fate. This table is where the magic happens. It answers binary questions like the ones you'd normally ask your game master. But it does more than that. It adds twists and turns to your story. Imagine you're in a game and you ask a simple question like, is the door locked? The CRGE provides straightforward answers like yes and no. When you roll a D100 and add your surge count. More on that in a second. You can get a response like yes and or no but, where the and reinforces the answer, leading to intriguing follow-up questions, while the but introduces complications, making your story more engaging. And then there's the unexpectedly result, which can modify answers, scenes, or even the entire game. It keeps things fresh and unpredictable. The unexpectedly result takes you to a unique table. Roll a d20 and you might encounter surprises that add depth and excitement to your game. It's not about getting a straightforward answer. It's about interpreting and adapting to the unexpected. For example, let's say you asked if the door was locked, and you roll yes, and unexpectedly, the door doesn't just open, it bursts open, revealing a villain with a blaster gun. Now that's a twist. Now let's talk about the surge count. It's an add-on to the Loom of Fate, injecting even more randomness into the game. Here's how it works. Your surge count starts at 0. Every time you get a straightforward yes or no result, you add 2 to your surge count. So the next time you roll, you add or subtract 2 depending on if you get a yes or a no result. This keeps going until you get a yes and or yes but or anything other than yes or no. So in theory, you could get up to a plus 10 or plus 12 or plus whatever. It keeps things dynamic and full of surprises. But the CRGE doesn't stop there. It also introduces scenes and threads to your gaming experience. Scenes are moments in the game where your character acts. They provide the context for your actions. Threads, on the other hand, are the plot devices that push the story forward. Each scene should include a primary thread, giving your roleplay purpose. And here's where it ties back into the Loom of Fate. On that table, there were 3 columns, 2 knowledge, 2 conflict, and 2 endings. When you're in a scene and you're digging up knowledge and you're trying to gather more information, you're in the 2 knowledge column. Once you have all of the information, then it's time to push things forward with the 2 conflict column. And as you're wrapping things up, you would use the 2 endings column. I know it sounds like a lot, but the CRGE guide provides a lot of context and examples to help you learn how these things all work together. Have you tried the CRGE before? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear about your solo gaming experience, or if you've used it in another way. That about wraps this up, so please remember to like, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube things. Your support really means a lot to me, and it really does help this channel grow. Until next time, happy gaming, and see you in the next video.